Hey guys, we are streaming live right into your community. We have filming day today. It's day 4 of our filming day. And we are not only filming Daquiri, we've also got new puppy Chardonnay, as well as Bentley and Bandit. So today we're pretty much just finishing it up. We had expert tricks. 48 videos have been shot so far for the expert tricks. And puppy, we have an 8-week-old puppy, an Aussie, that is doing a lot of, we did toy trade, we did sit down, stand. What else did we film? Pretty much everything on the list. Well, we'll pause. So I'm just going to let you guys be on the inside of what we're doing today. We're filming here today with Elmer and Sergio. There we go. And I will tag them if you ever need any kind of videos done, not any kind, because there's specific kinds that they want to work with, and photography, family dog. Should I say weddings? Oh, yeah. Weddings, yeah. Things of that sort. This team is really amazing. So let me go through. I'm just going to turn this around. If you've got questions, just drop it in the chat. And let's show you what we're doing.
Oh no, oh no. Don't kiss the puppy. Unless you want to put lipstick on her.
You okay? Yeah. Okay. So let's get, pause up on an unstable target. And if you could, let's also do the two front paws off. And then back on. There we go. So typically have her guest stand in front of her. Yes, girl. There we go. So we'll call that 2 on, 2 off. It's when the 2 front paws are off and the 2 back paws are up on a platform. And then going back. So, and then when she goes back up, if she could put her front paws back up onto that platform, that's another. Very good. And Jenna's using a combination of food and toys. Now, we won't keep her out here for very long. Typically, it's about 4 or 5 minutes. Very good. Yes, good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. Feeding right down low. Good. Now bring the treat right back towards the belly button. Nope. She's all there.
Nope.
All right.
I don't take direction yet, yo. Puppy.
Good. Let's go to something that's got to do with play, like our little recall.
Okay.
So we did scatter recall. There's the nose target recall, which I know is kind of with her eyesight. Let's move that purple thing. So we're going to present your hand as soon as she comes towards you. Mark and reward. Good. Nice. So recall training, or the dog is moving towards the handler. She's marking pretty early for any steps towards her, and she's rewarding with toy play, little game of tug. And you can tell by the dog's body language, you can see the tail is up and nice and loose. And she'll typically bring the toy back to Jen, which tells us that she's really having a good time, right?
Probably yelling back.
Good.
All right.
So she's going to do a treat to the nose. And there we got that out. Notice that she did not just grab the toy and pull it out of her dog's mouth. All right, next is husbandry. So she's going to she's going to show the dog the brush. The moment the dog does anything, she's going to reward. So basically insinuating, hey, before she touches the brush to She likes to play. She likes to play. So playing near or around the object you want to expose your dog to helps them to feel more comfortable. There you go. So you watch your body language as she starts to touch the dog with the back of the brush. Good. So she's feeding to the mouth while she's touching or brushing. Now she's doing exposure to the paws, touching the front and back paws. She's opening up the paws, checking the ears. She's got a little toothbrush there for the dog's teeth. Yeah, get it, get it. Get it, Good. And it's okay if they take that object, which is supposed to be a brush or a toothbrush or something, and they play with it. You'd rather them play with it than be afraid of it. So this puppy is 8 weeks old, so all first experiences need to be really positive. Touching the ears, opening the mouth.
Nope. Sorry, didn't
She's gonna get tired of that squeaker. You're gonna lose it. Yeah.
I think that's been about 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's it. That's a wrap for this one.
The baby.
That's the baby. All right. So we are going to so what we've been doing with Daquiri today is pretty much going through the rest of the tricks that we have for our tricks toolbox that we're filming. And even though I'm not getting a lot of the step-by-step today, the rest of it I want to get is just a clean copy of what it looks like so that when we're sharing it with our pet parents, we at least can show them what this trick is like, whether we use it or not. So today we filmed walking another dog. What was it called? Getting the phone or the phone rings? Picking up the phone when the phone rings. What else did we do? Oh, jumping through your arms, which is a really easy trick to teach. It's fun. It actually looks easy, but it's not that easy to teach. We haven't done kisses. Okay. Are you ready to do kisses? Okay, so I have kisses and I have putting a couple tricks together. And do we have just a straight up hold where you're going, I think we did it in my house.
Yeah, like I think between all the videos that we did, you definitely put one of those together, but I can do just normal.
Hold video. Hold 4 seconds. Okay. All right. So we're going to do kiss with Daquiri. This is going to be a step-by-step. So we normally do nose target to hand and bring the back of the hand to the cheek. Some pet parents don't want to get licked, so we use a nose target and call it a kiss. So that's a sustained nose target, and our goal is to get up to 4 seconds approximately. There we go. Again, she's slowly bringing her hand closer to her face. So the progression of the hand coming closer to the face. Then she'll place her hand on her cheek, preferably. Now, if you've got a dog that is like really rambunctious, we do not recommend putting the dog's mouth anywhere near your face. Maybe you can have them kiss your hand instead. Look at that. That's so cute. And she transferred by pointing instead of using the back of her hand. So now she's got it on a verbal cue. Good. Okay, Jen, hand out of the treat pouch, just for the video. Hand out of the treat pouch. There we go. And offer a kiss. Good. You're doing cute. Oh, that's cute.
For our people in the UK.
So the next thing I have, can we tie that kiss at the end? So imagine doing 5 tricks. So we're just starting to teach pet parents to put things together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one, kneel down and have her. Nice. Good. Yeah, just like that. Very good. All right. So we're going to move on to the next trick we have. All right. Is it a step-by-step or you just want the full? Oh, Vogue.
Vogue. Straight pose. Right. Head. Right. Head. 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 Up, up, up. Head.
Nice. That's cute.
And that's just those touch targets.
Yeah, but you're putting them all together before you reward. All right. What did we say earlier? Do you have a head tilt that we can teach where cue the dog and the dog's head tilts to one side or the other?
I could probably get like a side, but I wouldn't get tilt. That. Come here. There you go.
So we would, in the video, we would say what you can do is make a noise that can capture that, and we would capture, mark, and
No, he just needs some crazy.
yeah.
I can get him to like maybe put his head here and then put his head here, but then I'll be trained. I'm not marking
You're-
my natural behavior.
Okay. We haven't done a rollover with him. Do you have a rollover? All right, so let's do step-by-step for the rollover. So we're gonna say, let's get into, reward the dog to getting into a down position first. Right there, mark and reward. So it's to the shoulder. Yep.
Yes.
Good. So notice that back hip dropped. That's what we're looking for. That's the position we want to go into. And she's keeping the treat really close to the dog's nose. So we've got nose to shoulder, nose to spine right there. And then that other, there's that shoulder that's about to drop. When that shoulder drops, that's the next mark. There it is. Good. So she'll do a few reps there. And then what I'd like a really good shot is when the back legs kind of go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So show those back legs, which is the hardest part. Perfect. Is there another position that we should put him in? Okay. Can you change? This is good position right here. That's a good one. Yeah, that's perfect. So now we're going to position him this way.
So I'm facing this way.
Okay.
I'm facing.
Yeah. And then
Okay. Your next one is no food in the hand and just a hand cue. And then you can put it on a verbal cue. And then I'd like you to stand up and that would be the end of the video. Beautiful.
Down.
Nice. And now can you do a skit of some kind where you would use it?
Why I do this? Down. Roll over.
There we go. Okay. That's good enough. Yes. He's so smart. This is amazing. Yes, it is amazing, isn't it? All right. If there's anything you'd like to specifically see. Oh, you know what I would love to have on one shot, one video is all the positions front, left, right, back, like all middle. So you would say front, dog comes to front. Then you'd say, you know, I usually use heel and side.
Swing, 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 swing. Right, come front, come front. Jack. Hi, where are you? Jack, Jack.
Center yourself, Jen. There we go.
Front, front.
Walk forward. Okay, there. That's first. Good.
Swing.
That's good.
Jack, front. All right. Good boy, come front. Jack, front. Sit. Behind. Come here. Jack. Sit. Behind, behind. Sit. All those.
Yeah, so it's middle, and then we usually do middle.
All right. Peek.
Perfect. Okay. Can you lure each of those just one time? So show front how you're coming in close, and then you can, you know, swing. Yeah.
Jack. Swing.
Good.
Come front. Just like that.
In the middle. That was it. Yep. Can you use the same tips for dead and staying on side? So whoever that is, it says Facebook user, ask the question again. Are you saying, so that what you saw was a rollover? Oh, you're saying play dead. Okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, we filmed that. It's going to be called, I guess it will be called play dead. We call it sleep in our tricks. But I'm going to show you the difference. So I'm going to have her do that. And then, actually, can you film this one too? So we're going to go into, huh? We did with Bentley, but do it again with, yeah. The main difference is where you feed the dog. So you'll notice on the roll over, we're asking for the rest of the dog's body to rotate. On the sleep, it's basically an ear target to the floor. So if you think about that, ear target to the floor. So she'll be feeding in the goal position. She'll be feeding with the back of her hand on the floor with her palm up. So same exact position. We want to look to see one hip drop down. So that's the first position. Well, she just went right in. Step by step, Jen, step by step. So first reward the down position. There we go. Now we want the hip to drop. So she's going to turn the head a little bit. There's the hip. She pays. Now she's going to go nose to the shoulder. Well, or that.
Sorry, there's two ways. Yeah, there's that way we can just look over.
So let's pretend they don't know it.
Yes.
Now nose to shoulder right there. Good. And then she's going to flip her hand to the back of her hand. See, the back of her hand is on the floor. Move your knees out of the way. There we go. And then you'd normally add duration by letting them feed in place. Then you'd get rid of food. You'd add this a cue once it's reliable, a verbal cue. Now it's easier to get your dog into a down position, but once they have it and it's really reliable, you're using it, you can have your dog do this from any position. So now she's showing no food in her hand, paying the dog once they're in there. Yeah, so the back of the hand is on the floor. Got that. So now put him in a stand position and then cue the play dead. So as if you were shooting him like you've done. Good. So the hand turns into like a, yeah. Yeah. Can you get your knees out of, you guys?
I got it.
Did you get it too? Do you need her to change positions? Okay. Can you stand up and do it? There we go.
Stand. 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 Oh, wait, first.
He puts his head down like. Ah.
How did you like the gangster?
Yeah, the gangster. Okay. Sorry, it's Kimberly from London. Awesome. Never thought about the ear target to the floor. Very smart. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to see live? Just drop it in here. All right. One of the ones we're going to film next, this is going to be a step-by-step tutorial video, is called Dance. And it's a combination of orbit, those of you guys that know orbit, and what do you call the stilt?
I call it stilts. Yeah.
Okay, and I call it dance. So it's when your dog's on their hind legs and they're standing up, and the dog's going to twirl around her body. So let's basically show, because prerequisite, the dog has to have these two behaviors separately. Now, common cue for this is boogie, twirl, dance, like dance with me. So they should already know hind legs, so being able to walk on their hind legs and to be able to either spin or orbit. So there, you're going to reward that position. Let's do a few repetitions of that. There it is. Can he go from the floor all the way to, no, he can, but show the floor, standing position. There it is. That takes a lot of strength, and especially for a big dog.
Spin. Just get them comfortable on their back.
Yeah. So technically for this trick, the person is 6 feet away and the dog's dancing in whatever direction. And I think it's for about 4 seconds.
By themselves?
Yeah, 6 feet away from you.
Stilts. Verse.
There it is.
Verse.
Okay, yep, that's pass. So the next is an orbit or spin. You can go either way.
So we will go verse, stilts, wait, verse, spin, verse, okay, orbit,
There we go. Nice.
Is he facing me the whole way?
Kind of. Show orbit by itself without the hind legs.
Ready? Orbit.
Oops.
Oh, you gotta choose, buddy. Orbit. Yes, good boy, orbit.
Try to reward frequently.
Yeah, good boy.
So if you were doing a step-by-step for this, so you're going to get your dog into the side position. You're going to put a treat in each hand and be able to reward from one hand to the other. So notice that she's feeding from both hands, and then she passes the food back to her left hand. Now the food is out of her hand. She's going to pray probably every other time. Nice.
Yes. Stilts.
There we go. There it is. Oh, turn there. So this would typically take several sessions to put together.
Plus strength building.
Yeah. What kind of core strength exercises would you do if you were going to take a whole month to work on this trick?
I would do a lot of peanut work, a lot of sit pretties. So sit pretty, that strengthens the back. And then I would do backward stairs.
Need water. Oh, back up the stairs.
Back up the stairs because that strengthens their back legs.
Let's show them the fake pee. So let's have one of you guys, do you mind just standing there? And let's imagine that you send him out to go pee on that.
I don't think I've ever done that before. Can you pee?
Who wants to volunteer?
Wait.
Okay. All right. Elmer's going to volunteer. So first, just let's just get the position, and then you can do it at a distance. Yeah, for sure. Just-
Wanna go this way?
That peak. Peak. No.
Not peek.
Peak. Wait.
Okay, you're gonna have him turn to the side so we can actually looks like.
Go this way?
So this trick would be something you could send him to go do it at distance. It would freak people out if they really thought.
Go. No.
Okay.
Pee. That. Go pee.
Oh my God, if he goes.
Oh.
Knock him over. Start off really close by.
That. No. That. Pee. Verse. Pee. Verse.
Start off closer. There you go. Could you see it in that shot? Okay. Can
Yeah,
you?
you have to kind of be sideways because he brings his leg.
Okay.
That pee. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So when you're doing distance work like that, what are the increments? I normally say, go 6 inches to a foot.
Well, I would
Once-
start, if I'm working with a person, I would start as the person. So you see that right away I was behind and I did that hand, or I was in front of him, I did that hand signal. So it was just like there was 2 people here. And I just got him to aim for that one leg. And then I would have just kept working away. But Daquiri, because he knows the command and he knows the position, I can go from right in front of him to like 4 feet in a couple tries.
Nice. All right. Let's give him a break.
He needs some water.
Okay. All right, guys. So that is behind the stage of our filming here in Huntington Beach. And we are on the last and final day of filming. And I think we're all wanting to be the last day. Right. So if you've got any questions, we will come back around again. This was day 4 behind the scenes. You got to see Chardonnay. You got to see Daquiri. If you've got any questions for Jen, I'll have her come and say hi to you guys. Otherwise, we will end this broadcast. I need to go to this list and make sure I have. All right, guys, we are going to end our broadcast now. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, any questions, drop it in this chat. Chat later.